Hey everybody, it's Saturday afternoon, just about afternoon, and yesterday it was absolutely sweltering the heat, and I was unwell. I stayed the day in bed. My ulcer, I think it is, the one that was dormant, um, has raised its ugly head and was causing me discomfort, and I just can't be going through all that again. Um, so I need to get a doctor's appointment. I need to change my doctor after all the problems I've had with the other one, and find one who will actually listen, and is closer to home also. So that's going to be on my to-do list next week. Today I'm okay. I up at 4:30. I watered the plants out the front with, I think it was 7 watering cans in and out. I cleaned the outside of the downstairs window and the sills, all sills. So I'd got all that. I did 2 hours work and swept the drive. So I did 2 hours work out there, 2.5 hours work. That, had I been fit like I used to be, would probably have only taken me an hour and a half to do. But it's done, and the house is clear, clean and clear of clutter. Clear of clutter. Say that first. Monday, I'm having a new butcher's block, and I've just ordered, or I'm about to press the button to pay, a kitchen dresser, a big one. Well, not that big, but big enough for the side of the kitchen where I'm going to be taking a cupboard out. So it's all changed here. I'm getting bits and dabs done. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but which brings me nicely on to something I want to talk briefly about and touch on again in another video. I'm also aware that I need to wind up this court saga for you and let you know the outcome, how long it took to reach the outcome, the blood I sweated, thinking, is it going to go my way? Because quite easily it couldn't have, even though I knew what was right and my barrister knew what was right and presented it very well. They didn't have the right doctor brought to account. They had 2 of them, but the one who shouldn't have been there, in my opinion, she shouldn't. There was 2 others that should have been on that witness stand, and I would have liked to have seen them on that witness stand. They would have crumbled, absolutely crumbled, and admitted culpability, as they did to me, or the one did to me. And I know that my payout would have been more. But you know, the funny thing is that the compensation, a lot of it's been eaten up in legal fees, even though my bank paid 50,000 and had some insurance, but it ate into my compensation quite steeply, to the tune of almost half. But as I was waiting for a decision, which took some time, I thought, I'm not bothered if I just get a small amount, 1,000, just to tell me that yes, you were treated badly, yes, they were wrong to just fob you off, same old back. And yes, we accept that the wrong decisions and the not listening to you could have quite easily led to your death, and almost did. So I would have been happy just for them to reach that decision, but as it happened, it was a good payout also. I do think quite a lot about life and about death. I certainly think a lot about my life and how selfish I've been. Selfish in that I went to work in the Middle East when I shouldn't have gone. I should have stayed close to home all my life in my marriage, but I signed a 2-year contract for out there, even though I was coming home regularly 4 times a year, and I left before the 2 years was up, actually, but nonetheless I shouldn't have gone, and that's something a regret I will always carry with me. And I think we all have regrets, don't we? I mean, Alfie's mum even made an excuse for me, saying, you got married very young, which I was. It's about 7 weeks after my 16th birthday. And you just want to spread your wings a little bit. And she was very understanding, but really, she should have given me a good slap. No, I don't mean that. But how I feel now. So we all live with regrets. And my opinion is that life is meant to test us. It is. We're here on a very steep, in some cases, learning curve, and dependent on how we act and react. I don't know nobody, who in this world who can say they're in a state of grace. Nobody. Not even the Pope. And some of you might take exception, but not even the Pope. We're all human beings, we're all here for a purpose. That purpose is to learn, and to learn from our mistakes. And I think the best that we can hope for is that when we die, when we awaken, we awaken in the place that we're meant to be. Maybe we awaken as a child in someone else's arms, in a cradle. Maybe we awaken different country, different challenges. I also believe that your family on this earth are the people who you're going to be interacting with in the next life. And my greatest wish is for Alfie and I to just have a normal, steady, happy marriage where we had those 5 kids we talked about, where I was a decent, upstanding wife and mother, taking no nonsense from anybody, protecting my family, which, don't get me wrong, I did, but, and they know I love them. And as time goes on, they become even more precious, if you like. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older, nearing my own demise, having to, if you like, face my maker before he places me exactly where he wants me to be. Nothing is a mistake in this life, really. Not really, even though things go wrong. As I say, you're meant to learn from them the next time round. And bearing that in mind, if we could only bear that in mind, there'd be no depression. Everybody would feel blissful, almost Buddha-like, because you are where you're meant to be. You are learning the lessons that you were placed here to learn, or not learning them, as the case may be. And if you don't, next time round, there'll be the same lessons for you. I've certainly learnt from mine. I'll be back. I was going to say I wanted to try and get out for a walk, and it is pouring down with rain, so we'll see. I'd have to take my stick. I've got 2 morphine patches on. I've taken some morphine. I've got the knee thing on my torn ligaments on my knee, and I'm just a walking miracle. So I hope you take something from what I've said. I know it was a bit of a mishmash of a video, but I hope you can take something from what I've said, and I may be back with another video later on. Depends whether I have visitors this afternoon. And actually, I'm starving. I had oatmeal for breakfast about 8:30. And it's now hours later, and I don't want to start to do something to eat in case people come, and I'll have to start cooking for them. So problems, eh? But I hope you're having a good Saturday wherever you are, and I'll be back a little bit later on. Okay, bye-bye.